Leave it to me.
Welcome back to Trails Through Daybreak 2. Video number should be 29 so far. My first time playthrough or blind let's play. Well, for today's video I'll put in the timestamps. Change of plans. No off-screen grinding. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna check out. Well, we're gonna do the quest, but not yet. Let's do this first. The bathhouse, since we're in day 2, right? And plus we got Leon
All right,
and
let's do it.
shoot, what's her name? I keep forgetting some of the characters. Celis, some of the characters' names since they join us. So why not? Let's see what happens if we go in the bathhouse. Do they join? We'll see. So yeah, no preparations yet. Let's talk. That child perhaps has. What child? Oh. A little personal business. Huh. I'm ready to go, so feel free to... Okay. Do you think something happened? Yeah, that's the thing. I was gonna say, like, does she have a problem? Like, yeah, maybe she might put a 4 SPG, but... Wait, let's just keep this in the back of our minds. Okay. So probably it might be related to the one, the missing child, right? Yeah, that 4 SPG we're gonna do in the church.
Indeed.
So let's take a bath. Yeah, indeed, Gautre.
Would you
Let's do a
like to
bath.
use the bear?
Yeah, sure. Let's see if this works. Oh, yep, they did. This is the first time.
This is quite soothing.
First time we get to see them in the bath, those two.
That's the stuff.
Wow. Enjoying it. Of course, who?
It's
And of course,
so
Gautre.
nice and warm in here.
By himself, private. Like, when you play the other games, The Legend of Heroes, the Trails of Cold Steel, the bathhouses, the hot spring events, yep, everyone enjoys it.
That sure perked me up.
Nothing beats a hot bath.
Oops. You have more things to say because it still has the blue. Okay, never mind. It's nothing you need to be concerned about now. Go have yourself. Yeah. We're going to help you out right about now. So that's what we're going to do next. Okay. Let's go to the chapel. Let's do this request. I'm going to save the chit-chat for later.
Leave it to me.
Let's leave it to Leon. Alright, what's going on, kids? Is someone missing? Who? I'm supposed to play as Leon, but never mind. It's always banned because, 4 SPG. So we're looking for a Tony and Mina that put out a request for us. Is that you too? Yep, ArcRed Solutions. We got your 4 SPG. Jeez, how did these kids know about this? Like, couldn't they, like, ask the police, call the police or something, or Bracer Guild? Jeez, they know this secret 4 SPG stuff. Told you it would work. Wow. We explain our request. Well, that's only a little downside about 4 SPG. I mean, it costs extra. But hey, I mean, it's a really good group. I would call a 4 SPG for something if I have extra money and see them again, but... Okay, well, so the thing is, there's this boy who goes to Sunday school with us, okay? Jed. Can be a little rough around the edges sometimes. So he skips school a bunch. Uh-oh, gets into fights with other kids. Damn. Sounds like a handful. No matter how many times the adults yell at him, yeah, he never listens. Damn. And that stuff means he's a bad person, He just had a hard time expressing himself. Problem is that Jed's... So 3 days ago, he stopped coming to school, and we haven't really seen him since. Without saying a word to anybody. So I know he's got a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, at home, but his dad hadn't reached out to anyone either. Like, is this normal school, or is it like, I'm confused, it's Sunday school. Like, you have to go Sunday school once a week, but Oh, never mind. Like, you know, the rules of this game. So never mind. My bad. I don't think so. See, Jed might not like most things, but he does like me and Tony. Huh. So whenever he skips classes, he still comes out to play with us. Been 3 whole days since we've seen him. There's gotta be something wrong, man. Yep, being worried. So the teachers have also been acting pretty weird. So they've been talking about Jed. What they're talking about. So they say it's grown-up business. Uh-oh. That we don't need to worry about it. What? Are you serious? It's our friend. We decided to come to you for help. So can you please? Yeah, huh. It's like something's wrong, man. Stop for Spriggan. I mean, come on, Celis. Like, I've done everything as I can. Like, and a phone call, of course. Alright, sorry, I'm back after a phone call. And yeah, remember, you guys, I'm gonna do like over 35 minutes or around 40 minutes of the Legend of Heroes video upload. So yeah, let's keep going. So what a shame. This seems like a wonderful opportunity to witness a Spriggan in action for once. Oh wow, come on. Dude, we've been... Never mind, since the first game, we did everything as I can, but... saved Edith City. This probably falls in more into the guild's bucket, but yeah, why can't be the guild or the police? Well, actually not the police, but I'm worried about their friend too. No pressure, right? Really isn't the kind of job I'd take, but it sounds like... Well, I mean, this is a good time to help kids, right, Van? I mean, think about it. If you guys remember, Van was, you know, in the orphanage, and he's been helping out a lot of kids around when he grows up, and... Man, in, Oration, yeah, that's when he was in the orphanage. So, this is a good time to help kids like this. Yep, let's just do it. Good old what? So we got law and chaos. It's been forever since we've seen our friend. Well, 3 days. Meet us at the church, you know. Okay, Tony. Tony! Take your quest. Not sure if we'll be in... Yeah, watch this. I bet I screw this up and that's why you get chaos, so... Okay, let's do this. Talk to your Sunday school teachers first. So yeah, sounds like they know a thing or two about what happened to Jed. Yeah. Hold on a second. Sorry, I'm back again on another distraction again. I think they were having a meeting about him earlier. Oh, are inside the chapel right now. If you find out anything, let us know. Okay, what did they say to that?
Let's get this party started.
Kid? I don't know. Could be them, or it could be the parents, or it could be... No, hold on. Let's talk to them some more. Like, you know, more chit chat. So the first time Jed hasn't shown up 3 days in a row. Trouble. Or could it be got kidnapped? Some gangsters kidnapped him or whatever. I don't know. I mean, anything could happen. Yeah, he should be okay. It's a grown-up business, but Jed's my friend. He's important to me. Yeah, we'll find him. We'll see. So I'm gonna go play as Leon for a while. So I can't wait to play Resident Evil 9 soon in February. Okay, I'm just joking. Let's do some chit chat while we're, you know, around near the scene. Or it's a request. Huh. Yeah, you're talking to a Gralswitter, so my position in the congregation for divine worship to consider Adios would not wish for us to... Yeah. I had this same thought last year, but you being so quick on the uptake saves us a lot of trouble, Father. So our blessing and act freely in that case. So it's nice. What the Celis? It's nice that the Grallswitters and the church, you know, they've been getting along, you know, as long as everything's okay. Man, that takes me back since, like, if you guys remember in the Crossbell games, man, they didn't get along with what's his name, because they sent him as a spy. He became uh you know, a gang leader. Oh, what's his name? Damn it. That green hair guy, Wazi. Yes, Wazi. Man, they didn't get along very well back then, but now they're, you know, they do now here, and even in Calvert. So let's begin this quest. My bad for the commentary. I trying to remember from the previous games. I don't have any proof. Oh, uh-oh. Simply do nothing. I'm going to the police station to file a report. What? Yo, no, you got to talk to us first. Sorry to interrupt. We're wondering if we could ask you, a few questions. Seems to be the problem. So we got a request from a couple of kids. Go Sunday school here. So yeah, where the heck is Jed? Worried about? Yeah, we're worried. Man, they know. So they ask us about him every chance they can get. Jeez, how did they know about the Spriggan thing, man? I'm surprised they tried to hire a Spriggan. I mean, no offense, but you should really let the church handle something like this. Right. We got this. Feeling sharing information and for children with a complete stranger. So yeah, sometimes I don't know what thumbnail I should do for. So sometimes you'll see me doing like this, you know, for the thumbnail, whatever. So my bad. I expected honestly. Huh. Everyone knows your face back home, please. Oh! They may not look like it, but they're actually pretty trustworthy. Your reaction is understandable, huh? So if he does anything that would offend the goddess, we'll make sure he receives... What? You really have it out. Gosh, these two, man. I remember in the last game, they're being jerks sometimes. Like, they didn't really like Van a bit. They don't trust him much. In the beginning, in the first game, Trails Through Daybreak, you know, the introduction. And then, like, we started to slowly gain their trust. I mean, thanks to a certain somebody in our team. Shoot, what's his name? This old man. You know what I mean? The Van's teacher. Gosh, I forgot his name. Damn it. But still, these two are like sometimes making fun of Van and those robes. Are you with the yup congregation? Yeah, sorry for barging in your. Yeah, they're Grallswitters. Something about a report. Why not ask these guys for help first? Place so much to trust in them. Personally, I still have my observations, but well, maybe this Adios as well. Yeah, we got this. Yeah, we'll handle it. I mean, there's nothing go wrong, right? Like, again, if Van screws this up, or if I make the wrong choice, and then yeah, pretty much Leon and Celis will just maybe beat up Van. No, not really, but so we'll be happy to have your assistance. So let me explain. As you know, Jed hasn't been in 3 days, despite trying to keep an eye on him. So nothing from the boy. We made a trip to his house this morning to see what was going on. Yeah, it's gotta be the parents. Like the father, for example, maybe. When we did, however, we were surprised to hear that he'd simply never come home in the first place. Uh-oh. Jed's father said he had no intention of... Oh, I hope he's not a freaking... Dude, I really hate abusive fathers and mothers, like, on, you know, on their children. That's messed up. Like, this might be a purple thumbnail, you guys, or something. I mean, this is the reason why he's... It could be, but we'll see. His response to the matter was simply, so I'm sure he'll come back eventually. But after that, he also said something to the effect of, he'll be... Wait, what? He'll be sorry for putting me through all this. Jeez, sounds like he doesn't care at all about his son's safety. Talk about a rough home. Man, what the heck? Believe it's possible that Jed's being abused. Yup, abused. Abusive father or maybe mother, but we don't know much the mother yet, but we'll see. We witnessed his father get upset with him on several occasions. He occasionally comes to school with wait, what? With injuries as well. Not the kind you'd expect from fighting with. Are you serious? However, his father claims they're all Jed's. What? He says he gets them while playing because he's so competitive and quick to get into fights with. Okay, well, let's hope he's just telling the truth, maybe, or he could be lying, like he did abuse him. Like what the heck? This is getting messed up a bit. So I know we agreed to take this on. Maybe it's better if we leave this to the police. Yeah, I'm gonna do the police. But you think so too, then? Huh, I disagree. About that kid could be in serious trouble right now. So look, the cops are going to deal with this one of two ways. Either they send him back to his old man, or they place him in protective custody. Yeah. If there's not enough evidence, or Jed and his father have conflicting stories, the investigation alone will take months. Yep. So any potential resolution would be brought to standstill, and that would only serve to make things worse for Jed. Jeez. So that's why you should let us investigate first. Some kids would want to run away from home. Been through my own share of stuff in the past after a while. Wait, what? I agree with you. Yeah. Jeez, like this is getting interesting, man. Until we move on to the we get farther and see what happens. Report with the police, but would you mind waiting a bit? We have the chance to do our thing. Yep, let's go check out. Let's talk to that father guy, or I don't know. We'll see if we find any clues or anything, or the entrance of the back streets. Please do whatever you can. Okay, the back streets. That makes sense. What the? Okay, and let's do some more chit chat. Yeah, by the port. Dude, I bet his father's like a, like a gangster stuff, I bet. Can be a bit, yeah, frightening. What the heck? Got some messed up parents. Damn. So yeah, we're gonna be, what button is it again? Yeah, to-do list. A friend gone missing. Man. Jeez, I thought it was another cat. Like, we're missing another cat. Jeez. Alright, moving on. Let's see. Where is it on the map? Yeah, so I'll see you guys there quickly. Uh-oh. What the heck is going on here? Hey. Hey, you better, okay. Will? I am the reincarnation of the great artist, what? Aramis. I say that the city is pile of shit. What's with this old dude? Come on, man. Let's save ourselves the hassle and scram. Yeah, just leave him be, and don't worry, the cat will take care of him. Hold on a second. I think I've seen this guy somewhere before. Wait, isn't he one of those finance magazines called the Real Estate Mogul of way back when? Huh. Never heard of it. I live in a republic. Yeah, he's like drunken. I mean, he could be. I mean, did you hear what the passerby said? I mean, that's what happens when you go rich and then things goes wrong when you do something, or I don't know, and then you go, yeah. past is between him and Adios right now. So still, when people in high places, yep, when they fall, they tend to fall hard. That's just the way the cookie crumble. Oh yeah. Like think about it. Just like in the Trails of Cold Steel 2, there's nobles out there. They done terrible shit, and they're gonna fall. Like what is that war again? Is it the nobles versus the commoners? Man. All right. Anyways, and just who you're supposed to be. You look like a bit of my 104th son from my dreams last night, or maybe not. Yeah, let's just leave him be. Jeez. I mean, especially there's like these nobles out there in the crossbow games. Like I hate it when they helping out with the terrorism or the bad guys, and then once we found evidence and that's it, they fall and that's it. Like they go into shit or they go to jail or whatever. So that's why it's interesting when I like to talk to NPCs, everyone in this kind of game, The Legend of Heroes, because it's so good. It's connected. Well, these are normal NPCs, but at least they talk about what's going on here. But there's some interesting NPCs. They tell you something about the other games, like what happened before. Damn. Well, this guy. Okay, we're almost there, so let's talk to this guy. That's still clapping. Because I put fast speed. A gal searching for a night gig. Fine establishments of all kinds. Yeah, no thank you. Hold the phone. You there. Little miss. Uh-oh. Carrot top. Uh-oh. Yeah, beat him up. Oh dear. This won't end well. That torn petite frame, those chiseled facial features, that saucy look in your eyes. Wait, what? And you're with the church? Even better. A gal like yourself just screams low supply, high demand. What? Don't suppose I could talk to you into a career change? Wow, bastard. So, ugly me was bad enough, but pointing out all my insecure. Jeez, where the hell do you get? Oh boy, flap those. Well, he's clapping. Flap those filthy lips. One more time, and I'll wheel them shut. Maybe that'll burn off that rotten tumor you call a personality. This Spitfire's making my blood curdle. Yeah. Wow, dude, lesson learned. Don't say things like on red hair characters. Like, can you imagine this guy? Like he says something to Randy's cousin. Shoot, what's her name? Shirley. You know, the chainsaw chick. Dude, imagine that. This guy would have been dead if he says something stupid. This lowlife sure is fearless, though. Even after clocking her as a woman of the cloth, he still tried to shoot his shot. Psh. Some those really do rush, and where angels fear to tread. Yeah, that would be interesting though. If this Barker guy says something to Shirley. About to let that little loss of composure got me down. None. Business. Whether you're middle age, clubs or delinquent girls to staff them. Okay. Anyways, moving on. Continue. What? This must be the place. Man. Sounds like the dad's going to be a real piece of work, though. Where's the mother? From him, there's no way he won't be on us. Best if we formed a plan first. Yeah, because when they and now, like, even in the last game, these two, the minion Leon and Celis, they're starting to get interested on the Van and see what he can do about the Spriggan, you know. So, I mean, this is interesting. So, well, first we should make sure the ones doing the questioning are the least intimidating. All of us. Got a voice recorded here too, just in case. Also, okay. Oh, least intimidating. Oh, that reminds me of the last game while we were in. Was it in Oration when this we had to track down this guy taking fake surveys about you know what I mean? Yeah, that reminds me of that. I I accidentally picked the old man because he looks freaking scary. Shoot, forgot what his name. My bad. I mean, you're supposed to pick like a innocent lady, like maybe Judith or Anya's. Yeah, mine. As long as you actually have a plan. Yeah, he has a plan. Van always have a plan. I'll take care of it when the time comes. Now let's get this show on the road. Yeah, because we need evidence right here. We need evidence. We're traveling together anyways. I figured we might as well help them out. Yup. Dude, how are we the least intimidating ones? He really thinks he can get away with pushing us around. Well, that's what you guys get for on van before, so I think he made the right call. We may as... Yeah, I can see Zeros right there because he's invisible. Well, resign ourselves to it and knock already. Yeah, let's just knock. Jed's house. Damn it! And I was just starting to get a buzz. Oh, great, he's drinking. This guy. You look like the same NPCs who working at the port or whatever, or never mind. Ain't seen you around here before. So you with the church? If it's about my kid, I already covered it with the others. Nice to meet you. We were actually just started working with the church here in Misseldom. Heard about Jed from the others. As his father, sure you must be horribly distraught. Perhaps you might be some help. I'm gonna help look for Jed. Nah, don't bother yourself about it. Not sure if he's running. Dude, I bet he's in the house. I bet. Like, he's like keeping him in there, or I'm not sure. But it's probably because I gave him a pretty harsh talking to a few days ago. So give him a day or two. And he always comes back. What? Is this the first time he's run away? 3 days is a bit of a first, but otherwise, no. I have to sit here and answer all these dumb questions anyways. Jeez. Broad I was... Wait, what? So that broad I was dating never dropped him in the first place. I mean, all the kid ever does is mouth off. Huh. Doesn't clean. Doesn't cook. One for the money I get from housing him. He... Okay, he ought to be grateful he even has a roof over his head. Man, this man's every bit of unpleasant as we were led to believe. Can't believe. That's something you want to say to me, Missy? I said, I can't believe what a lousy piece of shit. Oh, wow. Dude, yeah, that's not even a good idea sending Celis for this part. Like, yeah, less intimidating. Yeah, right. My goodness, where are manners? So the sister here has a very peculiar tick. Jeez, you see it? It presents like a verbal abuse on occasion. Huh? Oh my god. Hanging on by a thread over there. Maybe it still work out? Seem pretty unhappy about it all. Yeah, because, they're... Jeez, dude. Choosing them was the right choice. He's less likely to be on guard with someone from the church. I mean, after the visit they had earlier, why wouldn't they send someone else over? Jeez. This is pretty funny. I think they're wrapping up. Yeah, I gotta wrap this up, but... Oh, that's it. Well... So, they're not actually blood related. Huh. And the only reason he's keeping him around is because of the welfare he gets from the government and the church. Jeez. Man, I should have at least respect with the kid, man, but that's what also pisses them off. I mean, I didn't see any signs of a child in the house. Oh, so he's not in the house. Okay. Because if he's like, then yeah. Like I was gonna say, like he keeping the kid in there. That's why they haven't seen him. But given the way his father was acting, it's likely he hasn't been back since he left. So where is he? On a separate note, I admire your incredible willingness to. Jeez, voice work into others, man. Truly an admirable quality for a Spriggan. Jeez. So that makes sense why Van wants to send these two in front. Because remember, Leon and Celis, they have the power of... what's that word? They can sense... shoot, what is that word? Damn it, they do that before in the first game. I'll put the word on the screen. I'm trying to remember. It's a pretty long word. So if they can sense anyone in near the house, in front of that door, if that kid is there or not. So, sorry to throw you guys into the deep end like that. You were a big help. Yep. So this next bit is up to our Zyphas and Zeros, huh? The scent of the house you had. Zeros picked up. Oh, so that's another reason why he's right there in front while he's invisible. Like, if not, this guy, the father guy would have said, hey, what is that robot thing? All right, anyways, we just need to have him compared to against any other sense in the city using shard search. I think you can do that, Zeros. Wow, this is interesting technology, right? What? So you can get the scent from the kid so we know where he is. Over from here. I guess we can let the clergy rest for a bit. Happy to oblige. Well, actually, to get to see you do something for once. Yeah, just sit back and watch. We got this.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right. Wait, what the? You kind of scared me there, but no. All right, let's do. Check out the filming location. Oh, that's for the main. Okay, so we just need to go over there. So I might gotta do a quick save, and I'll see you guys there quickly, just in case. Hey, I can't do the quick 180 turn, damn it, in the other older games. So yeah, I'm here. I did save and quick travel. Let's go. See what happens here.
Something's there. Do a shard search.
Yep. Are you serious? Is he hiding? Oh man, I feel bad for the kid. No way. Uh-oh. Where the trail ends. Talk about a bad omen. That's all it was. Are you serious? I was afraid we were gonna find a kid stuffed in there. Jeez, you've been watching too many thrillers, Judith. Yeah, if there was a dead kid, like, in that bag, yeah, this would be a disturbing, like, purple thumbnail number in my video. Jeez. Let's see what's inside. An old mop, a scrub brush, and a large towel. Wow, the delivery guy. Sorry, all that, and there was also what looks like an old, worn-out set of. Uh-oh. Yeah, on the kids. So where is Jed? But why were they thrown away? Who threw it away? What, Jed or? Wait a minute. The items were gathered together pretty neatly. Doesn't feel like somebody trying to dispose of the evidence. Or what? Maybe whoever threw this stuff out just wanted to get Jed into a change of clothes. Jeez, they are pretty dirty. I wanted the kid to clean up a bit. Somebody was trying to take care of him. Huh. And is who? Dude, every time when I'm doing these cutscenes or this dialogue scene, I keep seeing the delivery guy running in the background. Jeez, that's funny. Be able to narrow it down based on the Contents of the bag. Doesn't really look like your typical family's trash. Probably came from one of the shops around here. Maybe it was. Oh boy, here we go. Oh boy. Let's see. Orbital factory. It could be this. Laka's bathhouse. Yeah. A mop and towels. Yeah. So I'm guessing this. I mean, this is where I fast travel, so this is my guess. Whoever works there definitely knows where. Yeah, that makes sense because that old lady, that lady, the store. I mean, not store. The bathhouse. Like when we first beginning, she was worried about the kid. So yep, that makes sense. A bathhouse would totally. Yeah. Okay. I knew that lady who works in the bathhouse is yeah, it's connected with this 4SPG. That means we have our next stop, yes? Yeah, let's just go there real quickly. So yeah, getting that correctly, yep. Get an extra SP. And that's why I did a save, just in case sometimes. So let's go. So yeah, we took a bath here, and that's why she was worried. Yeah, Angela. So let's talk to her real quickly, because I'm running out of time. I'd like to ask you a few... Yeah, where is Jed? Probably it's too late. He already left. So taking care of a child here by any chance, are you? We're looking for a little boy named Jed. Yep. So we spoke with a few people in the chapel who are worried about him. I haven't seen him in 3 days. Jeez. Is there any way we can convince you to trust us? No, it's alright. It's plain to see you that you're good. Yeah, we've been here before taking about. We're nice people. I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you there. So Jed just ran off a few minutes ago. Yeah, we were too late. We just talked to you and we just took a bath before. That was like my whole video. The boy practically burst out of the doors like his tail was on fire. What the heck? Did something happen? It's the best I start from the beginning. So I've been worried about the boy for a while now. So his father is far from being a good man. Some time back, I even saw him push... What? I saw him push the kid to steal something from the souvenir... Are you serious? Then, 3 days ago, I noticed him wandering around all by himself at night. Called out to him, and I noticed that his cheeks were swollen, like he'd been beaten. I figured I would patch him up a bit. Oh my gosh. That means you're the one who had him change into a different set of clothes. Yeah, Angela was taking care of... Man, you knew about all that. That was me. I was lucky enough to have some clothes around his size that were usually reserved for customers. So I had him change into those, then gave him a meal that'd be easy on his stomach. Man, what the heck? That's very kind of you, ma'am. Explains that I've been these last 3 days. So which leads us back to him running out there a minute ago. Yeah, he's feeling better, but you see, I was thinking of asking him if he'd like to stay here permanently. Oh man, legal guardian. Man. My husband, I'm sorry. Husband passed away and my only son is living elsewhere with his own family. To do with myself, but I have someone to look after. In the end, it wouldn't just sit. Man, if I sent him back to that awful father, man, dude, this might be a pink thumbnail, right? Man, this is sad. I was in the middle of asking him that, of taking him in, but that's when he up and ran off. Jeez, I'm sure he probably just needs some time to think it over. Sounds like Jed probably hasn't gone all too far either. Over by the... Okay, a lighthouse again. Okay, gotcha. Bit worried about him catching a cold in this weather, though. Yeah, let's go. I'll try to finish this in one video, but just quickly.
Good hot bath.
Okay. Let's go to the lighthouse. Ah! I run faster than you! I'm just joking now. What the? Oh, they're fishing. Okay, let's see what happens here. There he is. There he is. Come back here, boy. Sorry. Man, I feel bad for this. Dude, what an abusive father. Like, what the heck, man? Long face, kid. Yeah, we found you. Uh-oh. Who are you? It's none of your business. Man, he has blue eyes. Actually, it's very much our business. We're planning to go take bath over at the bathhouse. Which we already did, though, but... Old lady at the counter wasn't a bit of a tizzy. Yeah, she's worried about you. I didn't realize. So, yep, must be Jed. Things bothering you. Why don't we, yeah, talk it out? Otherwise, we might never get a turn into those baths. It's an interesting approach. Yeah, he seems very well versed in dealing with kids too. Yeah, because again, he's been with kids a lot. Like especially when he was young in Oration in the orphanage. Yeah. I mean, this is the thing I like about Van, you know, dealing with kids. Thing is that the old lady asked me if I wanted to stay with her. She gave me these new clothes and feed me a ton of food. Not to think of it at first, but it was way better than anything I've ever had. Man, that guy sucks. Man, didn't even, man, sounds pretty great to me, but why not give it a try for a while? Yeah. How do you expect me to do that, huh? If I did, be like I was running away from my dude. Screw your dad. Your dad is abusive. This isn't a matter of pride, though. If he's treating you poorly, yeah, it's okay to run away, don't you think? Jeez, that's the coward's way out, and I'm no coward. Never lost a fight. But this old lady, she treats me like I'm her kid right now, but it's all just for show. So she's gotta be just like my old man. Just wants me... What? No way, dude. She cares about you. Do you really believe that? All grown-ups are just liars and phony. No, not all grown-ups. Come on. Man, that's the thing, like, as a kid, didn't, like, trust, like, other grown-ups, like... Man, this is sad. She almost had me fooled, too. Glad I came out here to cool my head, man. I know he's a kid, but, you know, it takes a lot of time. That's why you have a path to choose. A rough path for this kind of kid, but... Because it takes time to think. So if you came out here to cool your head, that's your answer. You're an even bigger dumbass than I... Dude. Celis. He's got you screwed up in the head. That... What is this? Don't even know how to accept some goddamn human decency. Dude, you're talking to a kid here. Isn't that just a bit too far from here? Yeah. Man, she's really laying into him. Nah, let her handle with this one. Yup. I mean, she got this, Celis. I mean, this kid needs to listen, like, seriously. Why do you gotta yell at me like that? You're just like my old man. Listen, you wanna know why I'm so angry? It's because you said something wrong, and I think you know what it was. So what do you mean? I know exactly what I mean. Man, this is... I gotta keep going. I know it's gonna be a long video, my bad. So that old lady is genuinely worried about you. Yup, exactly. She wants to help you whenever or however she can. She doesn't deserve to have her feelings spat on because you think she's only in for the mirror or whatever. So why are you saying all this? I just... I don't mind that stuff a minute ago. She's actually nice. It's just... If I went to live with her, I'd have to explain it to my old man. What your dad say if you tried to leave, but it sounds to me like if you want to take the old lady up on her offer, you're too scared of your dad to do it. So what you're missing, yup, is courage to be honest with yourself. Yeah, the courage. If you want to leave home, maybe tell some adults how you're feeling instead of trying to deal with it all on your own. So us, that old lady, and the people at the church are all here to help you. So you said you never lose to a fight, right? Well, you don't have to lose this one either. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you gotta try. It's the spirit, see? You can do anything if you put your mind to it. But it looks like all wells that ends well. Yeah. Oh, that worked. Celis, geez. That's one more case in the bag. That's a delinquent sister. She's a lot kinder than she lets on. With a bit of a busybody. Man. Let's head back. I know you got a little steam there, but I'll leave the rest to you, Spriggan. No harm done. Let's go and get Angela. Then we'll head to the chapel and let's talk something over. Yeah. Wow, this is a nice 4SPG. Man. Went back to Angela and then headed back to the chapel. Where have you been? That kid. My bad. Scolding, but we're happy to be reunited. There you go. I think I know what thumbnail I'm gonna do. Van's group sat down with the head of the church. Yup, and discuss. So, there you go. So this might be a really long video. My bad. That's why I decided to take the boy in. Man. To become his guardian, to that he can continue to live with me. I'm sure this would have gone much smoother if I'd like to consult it with the church first. I'm very... Dude, that guy, that father that lives in the... He should be arrested. Should be busted. You know, for doing that to the kid. You know what he did? There's no need for an apology. Some of the blame lies with us not doing from... Jeez, man. That's some messed up dude. That father. Besides, I should register him with your name and household. Considering, just like Jed's wish, I say, start moving things in that direction. There you go. Good path, right? The real problem is what to do about his old man. Yeah. Because he could, like, cause trouble or look for that kid or something, or I don't know. It sounds like you've already got a plan in mind. You're gonna share with the class? So the way I see it, we've got to... Oh boy, here's a choice. The first option be to hand him over to the police. The second option, we don't turn him in at all. I think over to the police be the obvious choice. I think so too. We already have testimonies from Angela being abused. Yeah, I would call the police and, like, wait, we even have those recorded statements we spoke from the father earlier. He should be held accountable for what he's done. And he was drunk. Well, he was gonna start drinking, but this case won't be tried as a serious crime. So if Jed was harmed to the point of nearly being killed, that would be a different story. Because mostly is able to attend school regularly, like it's likely that his father could get off with a light sentence. Jeez. Didn't want to get the police. Yeah, yup. Right. I'm going to have him sign a contract. It'll guarantee that he not only leaves Meseldom, but that he never makes contact with Jed again. Yup. So it certainly won't be a community. So if we threaten to expose of his other crimes to the police upon a breach of contract, he should have no issue agreeing to our terms. Okay. So it means that jerk won't have to face judgment. He'll have to start a new life somewhere else, like it's no big deal. Jeez. Have to rely on the Spriggan's experience once more. There's no clear solution to this issue. We're of Jed's concerned than we are, so I'd like to take your perspective into account on the matter. So here's the choice. Well, if you want my opinion, Maybe we should turn him over to the police so he'll actually have to pay for his crimes. Or do we let him off with signing a contract? Shoot. That's the thing. I don't know. Hand him over to the police, right? That would give us more law, right? But get him signed to a contract, I bet that's more chaos. It doesn't matter anyway. Like, what if he's like freaking pissed off drunk again, even though he signed contract or not? He's not going to care. He's not going to listen. And then he's going to break the contract. So forget it. Let's him hand over the police. Yeah, because what an ass, you know, like what he did to him, to Jed. So let's see what happens. Yoink! I don't care. Rid of me, I'd turn him over to the police. Granted, he may be back out on the streets in a few years anyways, and that's even if they lock him up at all. I think he deserves to rake over the coals. Well, yeah, that sucks. I mean, he could do it again, but he'll get a proper punishment for his crimes. Busted! That was where to send the police was, yeah, you're so busted. Questionings around the neighborhood, it was made clear without a doubt that there was ongoing child abuse. Yep, Jed's father was quickly under arrest on what happened to the mother? I forgot. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Or suspicion of neglect and abuse of a minor. Yeah,
That's
busted.
one job behind us.
Reward deposited.
So that if you pick that choice, we get yep more loss, law and yeah, okay. I don't care. He goes to jail anyways. I picked that. So I'm gonna end the video now. So thank you. My bad. Jeez, there's like so much to say. So this is Ray on Trails Through Daybreak 2. So next time, jeez, I think we're gonna do some chit chat. Finish off the chit chat with the NPCs and the lighthouse over there, and then we're gonna move on to the key event, main story. Yeah, that's the plan. So thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully you guys enjoy this long video. Yep, and goodbye everybody.